I ran a survey basically yesterday, and I asked Democrats and Republicans to tell me what they would change about our electoral college, our political system at large, that they think would make this a more fair, less corrupt, better place. I'm liberal and I do political commentary. I'm very used to a lot of disagreement and a lot of activity in the comments, ranging from civil agreement and disagreement to more heated dialogue that's still in the civil spectrum, all the way to like vile, disgusting commentary that you get anywhere on social media, but in particular with politics, and not just on the right, also on the left. About 8,500 people saw the video, about 700 responded, which is a pretty good sample size. I know that there's representation for Republicans and Democrats in the comments. I can't guarantee what percentage, but based on what I'm used to seeing in my comments, boy, was this different. There were 4 key themes that everyone pretty universally seemed to agree on, or at least weren't disagreeing with, which is rare. Citizens United. People want it overturned. They want corporate money out of politics. They want lobbyists and PACs, super PACs, foreign donors, big corporations out of the pockets of our politicians. Term and age limits was the next one. People want maximum age limits for any politician or judge based on the comments, and they wanted term limits for Congress, for judges, the Supreme Court, you name it. The next one was fun, getting rid of the Electoral College and the two-party system as a whole. It was not just Democrats saying that either. I had Republicans saying, I'm a red dot in a blue state like California. My voice hasn't mattered in 30 years because it won't change what happens in this state. And you're right. People were very clearly sick of gerrymandering. They're sick of knowing that their vote doesn't matter on the national scale. And whether you're a blue dot in Tennessee or a red dot in California, everyone universally seemed to agree they wanted something that more closely resembled popular vote. The next few were not as popular in terms of the sheer number of comments referencing them, but they also really weren't argued with either, which is uncanny because usually people will come into the comments and just obliterate anything that they don't like. Ranked choice voting was a big one that people seemed to like a lot. No foreign donors in our elections, no stock and bond trading when you're in Congress, penalizing and removing politicians who repeatedly and intentionally lie to the American public was a fun one. And then obviously if the Electoral College remains as is, having a non-political independent legislative body or committee that draws fair maps every 10 years only. And no one argued with pretty much anything on that list from start to finish.